In 2012, James Holmes destroyed a lot of lives in a matter of seconds, and to this day, he continues to be the reason as to why so many people will never ever go back to a movie theater. Do want to give a massive mental health warning at the start of this video. We're talking about a lot of sensitive topics, including mental illnesses, and today's case also involves a mass amount of victims and a lot of graphic injuries. If you think that listening to this is going to harm your mental health in any way, shape, and form, please skip this video. I totally understand. Your mental health matters the most. Take care of yourselves. I mean it. I love you. July 20th of 2012 was the nationwide release date in theaters for The Dark Knight Rises. It was the third movie and the end of one of the biggest trilogies in movie history. It was a big deal. One of the sold out showtimes for this premiere was in a theater in Aurora, Colorado at 12:05 a.m., just 5 minutes after midnight. People showed up to the theater hours before midnight because they were just that excited. July 20th was also a big day for James Holmes because that was the day that he decided to put his plan into action. And he specifically chose to do what he did at a movie theater because it made sense. It was full of people, which was important to him. It was full of random people, which was good because he had no connection to them. It was dark, it was loud, making it easier for him to hide. It had an exit door allowing him to walk in and out in a matter of seconds. It was perfect for what he wanted to do. He had prepared ahead of time for that night by checking a few things off his list. He had actually been preparing for at least 4 months, purchasing things in person as well as getting a quote high volume of deliveries to his apartment, buying things such as masks, weapons, hair dye, protective gear, and purchasing one ticket for the midnight showing of The Dark Knight Rises. And when the day came, he felt good, he felt ready, he wasn't worried or panicked, he was instead extremely calm and collected. On July 20th, after midnight, 18 minutes into the movie, James entered movie theater 9 through the exit door dressed head to toe in protective gear, helmet on, weapon in hand. One of the people in the theater who was sitting in the first couple of rows later said that he could not see James's face, but he could see his outline right in front of the movie screen. Not only his outline, but also the clear outline of the weapon that he had with him. James threw 2 items into the crowd that people heard making hissing sounds as they flew towards them, and then those went off. Some people described it to feel like fireworks, and within minutes, maybe seconds, the air around them was cloudy and they felt their lungs burning and their eyes burning, and then James used his weapons without holding back, sending every single person in that movie theater into a complete panic. After realizing that the loud banging sounds were not coming from the movie, but instead were happening in real life, some people's natural reactions was to jump and try and run and make it to the exit doors, but others were not moving fast enough, causing the people behind them to have no other option but to lay down on the ground, duck down, and rely on the seats to protect them. Popcorn was flying in the air sooner than later. Pieces of flesh were also flying in the air from the injuries. Bang after bang after bang. A pregnant woman was so badly injured she was trying to tend to her husband, the father of her baby, who had a horrible injury through his head, through his eyeball, making his face unrecognizable. Sitting in utter chaos, people yelling around her, her trying to decide if she should save herself to try and save her baby or save her husband to make sure that at least her